Hey Yoga Source live streamers, welcome to your chair yoga practice this morning. My name is Julie Thayer and I will be joyfully guiding you in your practice today. So welcome. I'm going to just do a little shift on my chair, and for those of you whose feet are not meeting the ground and thighs are not parallel to the floor, I would highly recommend utilizing your blocks or even a bolster just to place your feet upon so that you may root there and have your thighs parallel to the floor. You can see mine are not parallel, so I'm going to bring my feet back down to the floor. And just shift a little forward on your chair, halfway up. Take your feet hip width apart, maybe a little further, stacking your knees over your ankles. Have a look down at your feet. You want to aim to have that space between your second and third toe aligning with mid-ankle so that we're building our optimal alignment from the ground up. So just shifting that, lifting all 10 toes up. Give your toes a nice little spread. That's good for foot health. And feel yourself root actively into the big toe mound, the inner heel, your baby toe mound, and your outer heel. Rooting evenly and allowing your toe pads to release back down to the earth. And just take a moment to really feel that connection. Feel yourself grounding, and then with an equal amount of energy, just feel yourself rising up in the chair. So as you root down to rise up, really feeling that connection of the sit bones and backs of thighs with the chair beneath you, lengthening through your spine, your side body, and it's a gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine. So you invite length and a little bit of support to your lower back. And we're engaging the lower, deeper abdominals here, your transverse abdominis. Softening through the shoulders, just letting them fall away from the ears, gently drawing them away from the midline. Feel the back of the neck lengthening, the crown of the head extending, little gentle drawing in of the chin towards the back of the head. Most of us tend to have a little forward carriage of the chin, so just drawing that in. Again, just to find that alignment of the cervical spine with the remainder of your spine. Give your jaw a little roll around, soften through your cheeks, an invitation to close your eyes and begin to take your gaze inward. And just take a moment here to settle into your breath and into your body. Slow, steady inhale through the nose, slow, steady exhalation out through the nose. Taking time to connect more fully with musculature and connective tissue, scanning the joints and the various organs and systems of the body, just gaining a greater understanding as to the state of your being in this moment. Nice big breath in through the nose now, letting go, sigh out through the mouth, just let it go. Fill yourself up with the inhale, and let it all go with your exhale. And then gently opening your eyes to arrive. Let's just take our palms skyward here. Again, just rooted, softening through the shoulders, receiving your inhalation and sweeping the arms skyward, reaching through the fingertips, bringing the palms together overhead, and allowing that exhale to carry your hands back towards heart center. Big, beautiful breath in, arms again, sweeping skyward, reaching, lengthening, extending, palms coming together. Exhalation, hands releasing through to the heart. Let's do one more here, breathing in, arms sweeping up. Each time getting a little taller, creating a little more space for breath to flow. Palms coming together, exhalation, hands releasing through to the heart. Pause here for a moment. Hands at heart center. And really create some energy between the palms of the hand here, rooted into the pads of fingers, base knuckle of fingers, heel of the hand. Feeling that energy, compel a little lift of the chest skyward. Feel that engagement. Slow, steady, smooth breath, building warmth, building energy. And then from here, as you're ready, inhaling, with the exhalation, begin to draw your elbow towards that right wall. Keep everything nice and tall, just a gentle twist here. And let the breath in draw you back to center. Exhalation, releasing left. Doesn't need to be a big movement. Inhale, releasing back to center. Exhale, right. Again, just feeling that energy and that warmth between the palms. Breathing in, come back to center. Exhaling. Left. Breathing in, return to center. Exhale, release the hands down to the tops of your thighs. Breathe in. With that exhale, just start to walk your hands slowly down the tops of thighs, over top of the knees. Hands releasing down the shins, just moving to that edge that feels comfortable for you. Maybe your hands rest here, maybe you're reaching for your blocks and allowing the hands to come to rest and root here. Some of you may be bringing the hands down towards the tops of your feet, or maybe even fingertips and hands down to the floor. Continue to lengthen through the spine and side body, gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine. Allow the crown of the head to release towards the earth, and just take your gaze through the legs. Little forward fold here, compressing the belly upon the thighs, encouraging exhalation. And when we encourage exhalation, we invite ease and healing. You may give your head a little roll around here. Again, a little release of the jaw if that feels good. Just nice, easy, exploratory movement here. On the next breath in, begin to walk your hands back up the fronts of shins, keeping everything nice and long and tall. Hands coming back to rest on the tops of your thighs, just softening through the shoulders. Take a moment here to breathe in and breathe out. Reaching the right hand behind, allow it to come to rest at the edge of your chair, so you may again root here. Invite opening to that right shoulder. Left hand to the outer edge of the thigh and knee. As you hug the upper arm bones in towards the midline, invite a broadening to the collarbone and begin to open in a gentle twist right. Chin releasing towards the shoulder, gazing out. If that feels good, you can hang out here, a little nod of the head, yes. Or maybe you choose to release the chin along the chest, coming through center and taking that gaze out past the left shoulder, left knee. You can hang out here, nod your head, maybe you're exploring between the two, but nice, easy movement with the breath. What feels good? And allow yourself to explore there. And then release, come back to center, let your hands come back to rest on the tops of your thighs, flip your palms skyward. Breathing in, sweep the arms up, pause here. Arms shoulder width apart, reaching through the fingertips. Rooted evenly into both feet, lengthening through spine and side body. Gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine. Option here as well to give the head a little roll around in that space between the arms. Again, softening through the jaw and inviting release here. An awareness perhaps of that warmth building in the shoulders. Maybe a little movement of the upper arm bones, your humerus bone in the shoulder joint. Maybe a little reach with the left hand, left arm, a little reach with the right arm. Right fingertips, bringing a little more length to the side body. Again, just nudging edges as it feels right for you to do so. Breathing in, draw the arms up overhead, bring the palms together, lift your gaze. And with your exhale here, allow the arms to release out on either side. Turn the palms down towards the floor, bend through the elbows. Allow yourself to interlace the fingers here, drawing the heels of the hand together. And then release your hands towards the seat of your chair, and then lift gently off the sacral area here. Again, doesn't need to be big movement. Lifting through the chest. Again, any movement that may feel good for you through the neck, the jaw, opening up that front body. Beautiful. And then just let that go with exhalation. Let your hands come to rest back on the tops of your thighs. Inhale through the nose, fill your belly, your rib cage, your chest. Receive that breath for the gift that it is. Exhale, let the breath go. Sigh it out as audibly as you wish. Left arm now reaching behind, coming to rest at the rail of the chair, rooted, rolling that left shoulder open, softening it away from the ear. Right hand to the outer edge of thigh and knee, upper arm bones hug in, broadening through the collarbone. Feel that space. Gentle twist left, chin releasing towards the shoulder, gazing out. Maybe a little nod of the head here. Maybe you're choosing to release the chin along the chest, allowing to move slowly through center, releasing through the back of the neck, upper shoulders, gazing out. You might stay here and nod your head a little. Or maybe you move between the two options. And then when you're ready to do so, just let that go. Come on back to center. Bring your hands back to rest on the tops of your thighs. Soften through the shoulders. Let's heel toe our feet out to the widest edges of our mat. Keeping the feet rooted here. Rooted in back body, lengthening through spine and side body, gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine. Let's work through a little cow and cat here. Taking a breath in, lift a little more through the heart, and with your exhalation, begin to cat your back towards the back of your chair, knitting the belly button in towards the spine. As you breathe in, draw the hands along the thighs towards your hips. As you lengthen through spine and side body, lift through the heart, the chin, gazing skyward. Exhale, sliding the hands back up the thighs, perhaps over the tops of the knees as you cat that back. Flowing movement here with the breath. Full inhalation, moving you through your cow pose. Full exhalation, releasing you in your cat pose. Couple of more rounds here. Cat back, and then rising back up again. And then just let that go, bringing the spine back to neutral. Little heel toe of your feet back to hip width apart. Feel yourself root evenly into all four corners of that left foot. Knee and ankle stacking. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips here. Taking your right leg, breathing in, begin to lift that right leg up towards hip height. Feel yourself pressing out through that heel as if you're standing on the leg. And again, that third toe is aligning with mid-ankle. Rising up, breathing in, breathing out, feeling that invigoration of the upper right thigh, your quadricep. Slow, steady, smooth breath. You want to use your right hand for support here as you begin to bend through that right knee, drawing the knee up towards the chest, reaching down with that left hand, clasping the outer edge of your right foot, staying nice and tall on the sit bones, and just beginning to bring some gentle movement of your femur bone, your thigh bone, and the hip socket. And check that out. And then as you're ready from here, taking that right ankle, hinge it off the top left thigh, just behind the knee. Keep your ankle nice and straight. Keep that foot flexed. So again, we're keeping that knee joint nice and safe. We're not torquing it in any way. Right here, you may already begin to feel sensation in that outer right hip, and maybe this is enough and you're hanging out here, slow, steady, smooth breath. If there is space for exploration, you may be hinging forward from the hip here, spine and side body long. And again, just meeting that edge of movement where you may remain with your breath calmly, body feels calm, mind feels calm. And you can give your head a little roll here. You can release sensation in your own body today. And if you're in a little forward fold with your next breath in, just slowly begin to rise. Bring that right hand to the back of your right knee. Begin to lift that leg up and off. And can you once more just extend it straight out as you rise up on the sit bones, lifting, pressing out through the heel, breathing in, and then with exhale, bending through that right knee, bringing the right foot to rest on the mat. Excellent. Rooting into that right foot now. Hands perhaps at the edges of your chair. Maybe you're bringing the hands to your hips, lengthening through spine and side body, gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine, building foundation and structure for safe movement. As you are ready, beginning to lift and extend through that left leg. Think of your Tadasana leg here. Foot flexed, toes gently spread, second and third toe aligning with mid-ankle, aligns with mid-knee, with the hip. Holding here. Slow, steady, smooth breath. Feeling again the work, the energy in that left upper thigh, quadricep. And then as you're ready, bending through that left knee, reaching down with that right hand, clasping the outer edge of the left foot. Stay nice and tall here and supported. Just take your femur bone for a little dance in that hip socket. Just nice, easy movement. Waken things up. And then as you're ready, left ankle hinges off of that right thigh. Foot flexed, toes gently spread. Maybe that left hand resting and encouraging release in that left hip. Maybe you're hanging out right here, that's enough. Maybe with an exhale, you're hinging forward and exploring that forward fold a little. What feels good? What do you need today in this moment? If you are exploring forward fold with a breath in, slowly rise. Supporting the leg if you wish, maybe bringing hands back to the hip, but lifting that left leg up and off, and take a moment to press back out through that left heel. Breathing in, breathing out, and then bending through that left knee, bringing that left foot to rest on the mat. Take a moment here just to receive sensation. Receive your inhale, let go the exhale. Beautiful. I'm just going to turn to face you now. And actually, I think I'll turn my chair too. Give myself a little more space. So from here, just beginning with your sit bones halfway up the chair, begin with your knees and your ankles stacking, come back to that Tadasana pose. Take a moment here to heel toe your feet out to the widest edges of your mat, a little further than shoulder width apart. Root evenly into both feet. Feel yourself really landing on the sit bones and the backs of your thighs, lengthening through spine and side body, tone of the lowest belly. Maybe we're going to turn our feet out at a 45-degree angle here, just bring a little bit more opening to those inner thighs and the adductors. And then from here, bring your arms up into cactus arms. Elbows are perpendicular to the shoulder. Heart is lifting skyward, extending through the crown of the head. Our palms are open and active as if they were rooting upon the earth or the floor. Muscle energy hugging in towards the midline of the body. As you action that, feel yourself rise up and lift energetically. Isometric work here. Little goddess pose. Slow, steady, smooth breath. And then just let your arms begin to release out. Fingertips reaching for the side walls extending through the fingertips as you draw the upper arm bones in towards the shoulder. A couple of rounds of breath here. And then one more breath in. With that exhale, let your arms go and just soften. Bring your hands back to rest on the tops of your thighs. Beautiful. Make a little shift towards the right side of your chair. And take your right leg, stack right leg or right knee over the ankle. Take your back leg, and we're going to come right up onto the toe ball of that back foot. So really rooted in the big toe, baby toe mound of that back foot. Knee and ankle stacking. You can bring that left forearm to rest on the back of the chair, lifting through the heart, lengthening through spine and side body, tone of the lowest belly. So working in a little crescent pose here. You can keep your right hand on the chair for support. You may choose to sweep that right arm skyward, reaching through the fingertips, scissoring your legs as if you're drawing the mat in towards itself. Breathing in, breathing out here. For a little more adventure, maybe you're extending the left arm, left fingertips skyward and exploring here. Your choice. Breathe in, breathe out. Couple more rounds of breath. Then begin to open up towards the front of your chair as you release the arms towards shoulder height. Take that back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. You may need to shift your hips a little bit here and just take a moment to arrive in your warrior two here, gazing out past the left fingertips rooted in that right foot. Left palm or right palm skyward, left hand to back thigh. Breathe in, lift your heart, little exalted warrior. And then exhale, come back to that warrior two. Breathing in with exhale, releasing the arms. Coming back to center. Begin to make your shift now towards that left edge of your mat. Left knee, left ankle stacking, left foot rooted. We're going to come onto the toe balls of that back foot first, so we square the hips towards the edge of our chair. Resting the left forearm on the back of the chair, maybe rooted in that right arm, right hand. And from here, maybe sweeping that arm up. Crescent pose here. Option to invite the second arm skyward, hips square towards front edge of mat, scissoring those legs as if you're drawing the mat in towards itself. Slow, steady, smooth breath. With your next inhale, begin to open up towards the front of the chair. Maybe you release your arms for a little support here, taking that back foot parallel to back edge of mat, or toes turned slightly inward. Have a look at that front leg, knee and ankle stacking. And then reaching with the arms shoulder height, taking the gaze out past the fingertips. And again here, it's a scissoring action of the legs as if we're drawing the mat in towards itself. Muscle energy hugging in towards the midline, rooted and strong. Left palm skyward, right hand to right back thigh. Breathe in, sweep that arm up. Little exalted warrior, lift the heart. And then exhale, back to your warrior two. Breathe in, and with exhale, just let that go. Shift yourself back to center. Bring your legs back out front. Stacking knees, ankles, hands resting comfortably on the tops of your thighs, softening through the shoulders. Invite you to close your eyes here and move through 3 slow, steady rounds of breath. Inhale through the nose. Fill your belly, fill your rib cage, fill your chest. And then exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. 2 more rounds here. Big, beautiful breath in, fill yourself up. Exhale, sigh it out as audibly as you wish. Let that breath go.